Boom! Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. We are live here for the final trading hour of the day, the final trading hour of the week, the final trading hour of the month. What a month it's been. What a week it's been. One of the best weeks that we've had here inside the True Trading Group chat. Some monster wins this week. HKD, Sunrun, these monkeypox stocks are just going crazy right now. There's some news out from the FDA. SIGA is completely crashing. Some of the other GOBX, TNXP, some of your kind of sympathy plays, they're all kind of moving lower. Tesla's on fire. There's so much going on here today, guys, to finish out the week. Welcome. I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy to finish out the final trading hour of the week. All right, so welcome. Let me just turn my mic on so I can be live here with all my TGD fam. All right. What's up, everybody? What's up? So now we are live right now, streaming on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch, and we are also streaming live inside of the True Trading Group chat room for the final trading hour of the day. What's up, guys? My name is Michael Edward. Former award-winning hedge fund trader. I've been trading for over 15 years here and started my career in 2007. My first job right out of college, working for a hedge fund in New York City. Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession. The stock market crashed, but also the same year that I received one of the fund's Trader of the Year awards. Now the head trader and co-founder of True Trading Group. Guys, we exist to help you to learn, trade, and profit consistently. It's our primary goal. We're damn good at it. Since 2016, TTG has helped thousands of traders and investors of all types, styles, backgrounds, experience levels become successful. And by successful, I mean very straightforward, make money. It's official, guys. We're in a recession, right? Everybody keeps trying to say that, oh, we are. Oh, wait, we're not. Listen, I go by the technical definition, and that's what I see when I go to Harvard Business School, all right, or you go to Google, and you say, what is a recession? The answers are really what it's all about. 2 consecutive quarters of negative GDP growth. That's what we have. It's day 2 of a recession. We got it yesterday. We got it today. But the opportunities in this market are still overflowing. It's a target-rich environment out there, guys. It really is. It's a target-rich environment. We've had a huge week, and we're closing that huge week off with a nice solid green day again. And this SIGA is falling apart. So let me update you what just happened here on SIGA. You got some statements come out here from the FDA. Now, we were on top of this news right away thanks to our Benzinga Pro news feed. It's a free tool that's included with your membership when you guys join True Trading Group. It's totally free. It gives you breaking news as soon as it hits the wire. And you got some news out right now that the FDA is saying that it's important to note that we already have an FDA-approved vaccine for the prevention of monkeypox. They also said that there is no human data demonstrating the efficacy of TPOXX, that's going to be SIGA, of TPOXX for the treatment of monkeypox. Okay. There's also, this just keeps coming out here, these comments from and I'll actually just pull this up. I'll show you guys real quick, just so you guys can see. Let me pull this up for you. Bear with me here, guys, 1 second. I want to actually show you on the Benzinga newsfeed. Okay, so you guys can see it for yourself. This is our Benzinga newsfeed. All right there, and this is what we have. So this will cost you around $1,400 a year on your own if you went to Benzinga. It's free with your membership. But you guys can see all the comments here that are just lighting up. Bang, bang, bang. SIGA. And that's what gave us kind of the heads up here that this news just came out right as I'm going live with you guys here. So timing for that really couldn't have been any better. But that's just wanted to show that to you guys. You guys can see firsthand kind of that Benzinga news feed and all of those alerts that are flying through there for us. Let me pull back up my charts for you guys now. All right, let me pull my charts back up and get my charts back up here now so we can kind of take a closer look and dive on what's going on here with all this craziness. All right, move this aside here. All right, so that's a huge drop there, guys, on SIGA from $20 all the way down to $13.50, just like that, in the blink of an eye. And then some of these others, GOVX is coming under pressure. GOVX has a lot of support here at 250 and then 225. If 250 and 225 get broken on GOVX, that stock's in trouble. And I think that stock probably drops back down to $1.50 to $1.75. I could short GOVX. It's only 8.5 cents a share is the borrow fee for me on Lightspeed if I wanted to short GOVX. And I'm thinking that I might. I'm thinking I might short GOVX here with the stop loss maybe up there around 295 or so, and then see if this rolls over on the back of this weakness here with SIGA. So I'm also looking at a couple of things as we go into the close. This MGAM. MGAM, this is a recent new issue here. Stock just started trading today, and we got a nice support level down there at 850. We just held 850. MGAM would be a very advanced level trade. It's halted a bunch of times already. I would not recommend brand new traders try to go ahead and trade MGAM. And I would suggest that you have hotkeys. If you are going to be trading a stock like MGAM, it's extremely volatile. Speaking of volatile, HKD, the massive short squeeze, the stock that we've absolutely destroyed the last 2 days. That stock just went to $450. Yes, you heard me correctly. $450. This stock just began trading on the 15th of this month at $13. And today it hit 450. Yes, that is not a misprint. 400 and fell. MJM just opened up, back up out of that halt. We'll see if that $9 $8.50 area holds. I'm also still long a piece of Moderna. That's where I made my money today. I actually made my money long Moderna today when Moderna pulled back into 159, a key level of support. Okay, 159 was a key level of support there this morning. And then we jumped on this long right down here this morning on Moderna and then caught this nice little move here to the upside. Not a monster move on Moderna. Certainly not like my HKD trade yesterday where we bought HKD at 73. We sold it at 133. That was just a monster. But nice little game there on Moderna, a nice little solid green day. It's been a huge week. And it was a great way to finish out. It's a great way to finish out the week. So I will probably be taking final profits off on the Moderna trade if we drop back down towards like 162.50. And I'll lock in my final gains there. I'm in 25% of my Moderna position still from early this morning on that snag down there near the lows of the day. If we climb back to 164 before the close while we're here live, we have 50 minutes to go. If we climb back up to 164 before the close, I'll take this last 25% of my position over the weekend. But if not, if we just kind of run out of steam, we get back down to 162. I'll take my final profit off and then call that a day. Let's see what else is going on. If there's any more, I'm keeping an eye on my Benzinga news feed here. It's free with our membership. Remember that, because I want to see if there's any more updates that come out here from the FDA regarding monkeypox that will have an impact on SIGA and then therefore an impact on GOVX. GOVX has such heavy resistance at $3.40. I want you guys to look bottom right of my screen. You'll see this heavy resistance right at 340. Okay, you guys see that very strong double top there on GOVX. But when you pan this out and you go all the way back and you look to the left, I mean, this was a major level of support for GOVX all last year. We held above that level, and now it's a massive level of resistance. So that area, it really is just huge resistance for GOVX. And now with this news on SIGA, you kind of wonder if it's going to be possible for GOVX to break through that 340 resistance level with this news here coming out from the FDA about monkeypox. I don't think they're going to be able to. SIGA is such a crowded trade down there under 15, guys. There's so much congestion around 13, 14, 15 bucks.
One would say it would be almost like a cluster of pustules.
Yes, that was good, Adam. That was a good one.
I've been here all week.
Yeah, no, you have. You did. That was good. That was a good one. I do. That one deserved it. Oh, parental advisory, says Mike. You look marvelous. Parental advisory, you sound marvelous. Oh, let's see. So yeah, guys, that's kind of where we're at with everything. So again, my open positions right now, I'm still long 25% of my Moderna trade. In the money, about $2 a share currently. Final profit will come off if we violate VWAP. And then I'll be flat, my final position there. Tesla is still moving higher. This thing is just an absolute runaway train. You know, I think a lot of the strength in Tesla today really came from the tweet from Elon Musk yesterday, man. Elon Musk tweeted yesterday that it looks like inflation is trending down. And when Tesla reported their earnings 2 weeks ago, it was a huge part of their earnings was their profit margin and Tesla's ability to withstand supply chain issues and some rising costs because of their own how they vertically integrated themselves. And that's been a major benefit for the company. Now that you start to hear that Elon Musk says it looks like inflation's trending downward, people automatically assume that means that Tesla must be seeing lower cost of materials to build their vehicles. And that would then mean that their profit margins would begin to expand again instead of contract as inflation has gone up. And that I think is why you're getting such tremendous strength on Tesla here today, just far outperforming a lot of different areas of tech. My TG fam in chat, I'm live right now on YouTube. If you guys want to click the link that Adam just posted inside of the chat room, you guys can join me on the YouTube channel. All of our TTG fam. Wow, Alibaba is all the way down to $90. I didn't even look at the Chinese. I didn't even take a look at the Chinese stocks today, but there is news on the Chinese stocks. Alibaba is falling 10% today because the SEC has threatened to delist the company for non-compliance with U.S. auditing standards. And that is why you're just getting a massive gap down on all of your Chinese internet names, but specifically, the news is really with Baba as an individual. But that's affecting all of your Chinese stocks as people just anticipate getting something similar, having the SEC do something similar to your other companies. And we got to talk about Meta because Meta is one of the weakest stocks in the market after they missed on earnings again and provided some poor guidance. But that support level at 155 is massive. We had a huge gap down on Meta yesterday that took you down to 155 on the back of the earnings. And then we gapped down again today and 155 held again. 155 is an absolute wall for Meta right now, guys. An absolute wall. If Meta breaks 155, that stock I think is going to have a serious flush into the 140s. But for now, 2 consecutive days, we tested 155 and 155 successfully held. MGAM still hanging in there. I'm going to keep my eyes on this Moderna. Moderna starting to move its way back higher. So like I said, if you guys are just joining us, I'm still long 25% piece of my Moderna. Yes, Text Trader goes, thanks, Mike and TTG and Benzinga for this SIGA alert, the SIGA alert when the news hit. TTG fam all over it. SPY 415 by end of day. I don't think so. I think you're actually are going to get a pullback right into the end of the day. You might get like a melt up for the next like 40 minutes. And then like the last 10 minutes of the day, I think you see red candles. I think we close somewhere around 411, 411.50, somewhere in that range. But we might push up to like 412.50 and then just have a quick pull into the close. That's what I think you're going to see happen. I'm not looking to trade the overall market into the close, though. I don't have any trades planned. I don't have any trades planned for the SPY specifically going into the bell. All right, let's see. It doesn't look like we have any more news out regarding SIGA. So what I'm doing right now is I'm watching. SIGA just put in a huge tail down there. And I'm watching GOVX for a possible short entry on GOVX. Again, 8.5 cents a share is the borrow fee to short GOVX on Lightspeed. And again, folks, keeping watchful eyes on MGAM. And then, of course, the Moderna. Moderna, I'll exit Moderna around 162.15. That'll be my final profit. For MGAM, I'm looking for some. MGAM could get interesting over 11. Still nothing else new here coming out on. Way to go, Cole Green. Cole Green says I made 50K on HKD today. That's a big day. That is a big day. Congratulations on that one. That's a wild one, man, that HKD. It really, really is. Yeah, someone's asking me if I still am. Someone's asking me if I'm still watching PGY, and the answer is yes. Yes, I certainly am. The thing with either of these stocks, though, I really want to make sure that I'm very clear about this. If you're going to trade MGAM or PGY, these are extremely volatile stocks. They're about as volatile could possibly be. So make sure your position size is adjusted accordingly to deal with that volatility, and not something that I recommend people that are brand new to trading. It's not something that I really would recommend for them. MJN poking its head up there over 11. Moderna back to 163.50. So I want to see 163 hold on Moderna in order for me to feel more comfortable holding the rest of this position over the weekend. There's some news out on Moderna today. They just announced that they're going to be supplying 66 million doses of a COVID-19 booster to the U.S. government. All right. And guys, listen, we normally don't do this, but I want to give a big shout out to Traders TV Live. Some great guys over there. Big shout out to Traders TV Live. So when it comes to this Moderna trades, like I said, guys, I'm long Moderna still. Only 25% of my position from early this morning. We had a real tough time getting through 163 today. I took profits off at 164. I'm still in 25% of my position. 163, this 15-minute trade line, that's your 9 exponential moving average. It's been a very clear level of support all day today. You look back earlier this morning on the 15-minute, look at bottom left of my screen, you see bang, 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 bang all day, just 15-minute trade line. That's the 9 exponential moving average. All day we've held above it, okay? We finally cracked through 163, which was some structure intraday. We got to the highs. I took profit off in front of the highs. I want to see that 163 hold. If 163 holds and we close 164 or higher, I'll hold the last piece of my position. If we do not, and we get back down there towards VWAP, if anyone is still following me from the Moderna trade, I will be taking that final piece of profit off the table. I'll be flattening out before the day is over. David Padilla, what's up, my brother? Yo, Dave goes, Mike, I love you, NTTG. So far, 12 days green, longest streak by 2 days. Let's go, bro. Yes, David, let's go, man. 12 green days in a row. That's what I'm talking about. I love it. You're a beast. You are a beast. 12 green days in a row. Nothing to sneeze at, man. That is something to be damn proud of. 12 green days in a row. That's incredible. That is incredible. Everybody's asking you about this AMTD. No, I'm not. I don't see it. You know, I know a lot of people are talking about AMTD because HKD, the name of that company is AMTD Digital. And then the actual ticker symbol AMTD is AMTD Idea Group. And a lot of people are talking about these two things to being together. And I don't think you should buy AMTD because you think that because HKD squeezed to 450 that you should go ahead and start buying AMTD. I don't think that that's a very, I don't see the, you know, it's not a trade that I'm looking to put on right now. I am watching GOVX possibly short here in front of 280. I just would like to see SIGA start to turn back down. If I see SIGA back underneath 15, I'll probably take that GOVX short. And honestly, I don't have a problem holding that over the weekend, but I'd like to roll it down towards, you have very, very clear support levels on GOVX, 250 and then 225. They're very clear, okay? Very clear and obvious levels of support for GOVX. You see Moderna just like sitting here above 163, not very active. And Tesla just continues its monstrous climb. You guys feel free to fire some questions away too while I'm sitting here, looking for possible entries on a couple different things. The stocks that I am looking at for possible entries, I still need to see a little bit more from them though. Is going to be PGY, that $23 level. It's trying to hold there now. I just, you know, we're getting so close to the close. It's almost 3:30. I'm not, you know, I don't want to get myself into one of these right before the close, but, you know, some of these may have the chance of giving you the after hour squeeze, which we have not seen that really yet. You've had a lot of these short squeezes take place during the day. And when you get one short squeeze like an HKD, you guys have to realize that people's careers were ended today. So there are traders out there whose careers are completely ended today that got caught short HKD and completely blew their accounts up. They're completely finished. All right, they're completely finished. When you get something that happens like that, it starts to make every other short seller that's in the market out there, it starts to make them very uneasy and very anxious. When small caps get hot and cold, small caps getting hot and cold really has nothing to do other than the psychology of retail traders, because small caps are dominated by retail traders. They're not, you don't have like hedge funds and Bill Ackman and Carl Icahn and Warren Buffett are not in there trading MGAM. You know, they're not trading PGY or TBLT. They're mostly dominated by a lot of retail traders. And small caps will get hot and cold basically by the psychology of retail traders. So you have, obviously you have longs and you have shorts, right? Two people on two opposite sides of the market. You need them to create a market. Someone's got to be willing to buy. Someone's got to be willing to sell. Someone's got to think something's going higher. Someone's got to think something's going lower in order for a market to function. You need both sides, but it's the psychology of the two sides that creates the heat and the action, the short squeezes in small caps versus not. When basically a lot of these small cap stocks, they're not good companies. Okay. So more often than not, these stocks, they don't really trade a lot. Then all of a sudden there's a piece of news that comes out for whatever the reason. The stocks have a big move higher. Short sellers come on, they pile on them because it's just a piece of news. there's some dilution from people that maybe gave the company money in the past. They take advantage of that, what's called a liquidity event, to then exit that position. And then you get the stocks just drift themselves back down over the next couple of days or couple of weeks. They go back to where they came from. So a lot of people step in and they'll just short all of those stocks. When short sellers get very complacent, okay, and all of these quick little pops to the upside, they all just end up failing. What happens during that time period is that longs are very timid, they're very anxious, they're very scared, because the rug continues to get pulled out from underneath these small cap stocks that a lot of retail traders chase. They like chase a shiny object. They say, okay, wow, look at this stock that's lighting up a scanner. They chase it higher, the rug gets pulled out, they get very timid, they get scared. That causes longs to exit their trades quickly. But that causes complacency on the shorts. They don't cover their positions. They hold them for a day, for 2 days, for 3 days. If the stock moves higher, they add to that position. And then eventually the trades end up moving to the downside. That's when small caps are cold. But then you'll get a situation where a stock will be so heavily shorted, okay, there'll be a piece of news for whatever the reason, that short position begins to get squeezed. And when the stock actually starts moving to the upside, your short sellers, they're very arrogant at this moment. They're very complacent because they haven't gotten burned in a while. If you short small caps, you haven't gotten burned really up until the last 1 to 2 weeks. The last 1 to 2 weeks, you've got PGY, EVTL, TBLT, HKD, obviously. But prior to the last 2 weeks, you really haven't had any big short squeezes like that. So short sellers were very complacent during that time period. They just hold. It moves higher, they add. But eventually, that will get shifted. And eventually, when you get one big short squeeze, and I think it really started from the monkeypox names like SIGA. SIGA is an extremely crowded trade. Every trader on planet Earth has traded SIGA at one point over the last 2 to 3 months. And I think a lot of shorts got burned there on SIGA when the thing went into the 20s. You also had PGY was another one. Once that happens, now all of a sudden that psychology shifts. Now short sellers actually ended up getting hurt. And when short sellers get hurt, they just don't take little baby paper cuts. Short sellers get nuclear bombs because they'll short a stock at $5 and then it goes to 10. They lose 100% on their position. Even worse, it goes to 15. They lose 200% on their position. Okay. So when shorts get hurt, they really get hurt. That shifts the psychology of the retail trader. All of your longs, they say, oh my God, look how much money I could have made if I just bought and held PGY. Oh my God, look how much money I could have made if I just bought and held HKD. No one's going to buy HKD at $15 and hold it till it gets to $4.50. That's not realistic. I bought HKD yesterday at 73. I sold it at 133. I thought it was a genius. Stock goes to 450. It was a monster trade for me yesterday. I celebrated with a bone-in ribeye. Okay. It was a fantastic trade. It was a fantastic day. But that changes the psychology now, because now all of your long traders, they see HKD, they see PGY, they see SIGA, and now they're scared. They have FOMO. They're going to miss the next one. That causes long traders to continuously put pressure on small caps as the price moves higher. And because short sellers just got their butts kicked, they are now trading scared and timid and anxious. They're no longer trading with arrogance and complacency like they were for the last couple of months. And that dynamic shift in small caps, that's why when a small cap market heats up, it's not one individual stock. It's a whole basket of them, because it's short sellers in general, not necessarily one individual stock. That's why PGY, MRAM, SIGA, HKD, that's why all of those, TBLT, that's why all of those stocks are giving you short squeezes all within the same week of trading. So a quick little lesson there on kind of the psychology of retail traders and how that relates to small caps, and not so much for large caps. Large caps is a different animal. Large caps will be tied to overall market direction. Small caps will not. Large caps are going to have all of your hedge funds and all of your professionals in there. You probably have 80% of the volume that's transacted on the New York Stock Exchange every day is done through computers. 80% is done through computers. I'd say at this point, it's maybe even closer to 85. But that number is probably a little bit less when you're talking about small caps like an MGAM. or like a PGY, I would be willing to bet that that ratio is probably less computer and a little bit more human element, because that's where a lot of your retail traders, that's where they live. A lot of retail traders live in small cap land. And I think it's a detriment when retail traders think, oh, I have a smaller account, so I can only trade $5 stocks. That's not true at all. And I think you're doing yourself a massive disjustice. And I teach all of our members in your training group to not be one-trick ponies. Do not just only trade small caps. All right. Do not just only trade small caps. You know, you have a small account, no problem. Learn how to trade options. We'll teach you. Trade options on Apple, on Meta, on AMD, on the SPY, right? Because there's such great opportunities, especially in this market environment. This is one of the best trading environments that I've ever seen. Like volatility wise, every single day there's something to trade. Like there hasn't been a day yet. We're into the heart of summer. Summers are usually, you know, things kind of slow down. We haven't had a single slow day. There has been something ripping face or crashing out of the sky on a daily basis. It's one of the best trading environments I think that I've ever seen. I've been doing this since 2007 on a professional level. I messed around like since 2005. I was like, you know, farting around with like my own account, like, but I didn't really know what I was doing yet. I was still in college, just, you know, messing around. It wasn't until I got hired at the fund that I really got, you know, a real training. So Moderna just did a nice job of holding 163. You know, stock's been really quiet today. But what I'm looking at on the daily chart is I like the support level down here at this like 150. You know, if you guys take a look at Moderna, look at the bottom right of my screen, you'll see clear as day, previous support in April, you broke it, and then became resistance, resistance, resistance. And then, by the way, you've got the 100-day and 50-day moving average coming up underneath you for good measure to create another level of support. And then you have this nice downtrend resistance line lining up here on Moderna. And I'm just thinking to myself, if Moderna can get out of this, Moderna can get above this level, you could see Moderna back into the 170s next week easily. Easily, you can see Moderna back into the 170s. So what I'm trying to do right now is I've been long this all day. Literally on this pullback is where we got long this morning. I'm already out of 75% of my position. I'm still long 25%. If we can close up here, if Moderna can get up here, give me that, right? Give me that close up here above 164. I'll carry this 25% over the weekend, and we're going to look for a move to 170 on Monday or Tuesday. That's what we're going to look for. So I did not take the GOVX short because of SIGA, right? SIGA now starting to climb back up. I told you guys if SIGA dropped back under 15, then I would have just ran right in there, grabbed a few thousand shares short on the GOVX trade. Only 8.5 cents for the borrow on Lightspeed for GOVX. So I would have taken a nice fat chunk there, spent a few $100 to get some shares short. But SIGA moving to the upside. So I did not taking that trade yet on the GOVX. PGY looks interesting. It is mind-blowing to see HKD still above $400. let's see. Moderna's starting to try to climb that. Moderna trying to climb its way higher. Like I said, guys, if I can get Moderna over 164 before the close, I'm going to hold it. So 25% of my position we're going to hold going into next week. And if anybody missed, the last time that I took profit was right here at 164.21 was my most recent take profit was 164.21. That fill occurred right before we went live. That fill occurred at around 2:40 this afternoon. We went live at 3 o'clock. So if there is anyone that's following along with that trade, I did take profit at 164.21 and contemplating, like I said, holding the 25% of my position over the weekend. It's all about the 15-minute trade line. This is actually a really good lesson, guys, on identifying the indicators that are relevant in the course of a trading day. Because listen, I get asked all the time from traders, like, what's the best indicator? In my opinion, there's not a best indicator. Okay. All your indicators are created equal. There's hundreds of them. You know, are Bollinger Bands better than Elliott Wave? Are Fibonacci's better than an exponential moving average? Like, you know, no, they're all just as equally important and just as equally not important. Because there's going to be some situations where some individual stocks are going to be, one indicator is going to hold and be relevant to the price action of that stock perfectly. You can use VWAP as an example. VWAP is the most common indicator. Everybody knows the first indicator you're going to learn when you become a trader is going to be VWAP. Okay. So there's 164. We're back over 164 now on Moderna. Perfect. So like I said, I want to see 163 hold support. And what happened? We just pulled back to 163. Bang. There's your 163 support. We climbed back to 164. Perfect. I like it. Let's stay here. If we stay here, I hold this last piece over the weekend. We got about 20 minutes to go. I'd love a new high of the day. If I get a new high of the day before the close, then I'm 100% holding this over the weekend. No questions asked. All right. If we get a new high of the day, no questions asked. If we do get the new high, I'll hold that over the weekend. But still have some work to do to break the highs, which is 164.60. Yeah, so this is a good, VWAP sometimes can be absolutely perfect. It'll hold support to the penny. Other times the stock will trade right through VWAP like it's not even there, like Moderna today. Take a look at Moderna, top left of my screen on the 3-minute chart. Look at that. The orange line is your VWAP indicator. We traded above it, below it, above it, below it, above it, below it, above it, below it, above it, below it. It's not even there. It's not even relevant. There's no relevance. VWAP has no relevance to Moderna's price action today at all whatsoever. Non-existent, right? Non-existent. But then you go ahead and you take a look at, let's see, where you take a look at the SPY back on Fed Day on Wednesday. And now take a look at the SPY 3-minute chart. And look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To the penny, VWAP was support for the SPY on Wednesday. To the penny. Okay, so you see how sometimes, and then even look the day before. Look the day before on the SPY. See the day before? Look at this, resistance at VWAP. This is the day that we had puts on the SPY. If you guys remember, that was on Tuesday, right? Look at that resistance at VWAP, that orange line on your screen. Resistance, 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 right? You guys see that firsthand. So sometimes you're going to have these indicators are going to be absolutely perfect, and other times they're going to be completely meaningless. Okay, other times they'll be completely meaningless. So Moderna today, we recognize very early in the day when you go to the 15-minute chart on the bottom left of my screen that the 15-minute trade line was relevant today. You had your first test of this level, right? Your second test of that indicator, your third test of that indicator, your fourth test of that indicator, your fifth test of that indicator, and it has held this indicator for the whole day. Now pushing up there towards highs over 164. I'd love a move to the new high with 18 minutes to go in the day. So understanding how to use multiple indicators in conjunction with one another is really the best way for you guys to learn technical analysis. That's how I learned it. I don't sit here and say, oh, that's it. Every time the stock gets to the 38.2 fib level, we're going to buy it. That's not how we trade. That's not how I recommend that anybody trades. You don't want to base your entire trading strategy on one indicator, because sometimes an indicator is going to be perfect. Other times it's going to be completely irrelevant. So it's your job as a trader to figure out and identify what indicators are giving you relevance on that day. And then you follow that indicator for the rest of the day, like we did Moderna. And now 164.22s, 164.24s, as Moderna now starting to climb itself to the upside. All right, so it looks like we're going to be taking this Moderna trade over the weekend. All right, it looks like we're going to take this over the weekend. I wanted to see once over 164s was kind of my plan here. I'm still long 25% of my position from early this morning, and I like what I see. So we're going to hold this, and we're going to see if we can get 167 on Monday. Unless there's a big pullback in the next 15 minutes. Unless there's a big pullback in the next 15 minutes, I'm going to be carrying Moderna over the weekend. I can't. This Tesla is nuts, guys. We're going up to the 200-day moving average right now, 891. We just tapped 891 here on Tesla, 892. Yeah, 892 is high of the day. That is Tesla is the absolute definition of a momentum stock. It's the absolute definition of a momentum stock. When that thing gets momentum and it gets direction, there's honestly no stopping it. There's honestly no stopping it. It's just a complete runaway freight train. Gotta tell you guys, all the doom and gloom that everybody was talking about just 2 weeks ago, a lot of stocks out there look pretty damn freaking good. A lot of stocks out there look pretty damn freaking good. You know, Apple is back above the 200-day moving average. You're back to price levels in April for Apple. You know, Amazon looks good. Amazon closed its gap. I still think you're going to get a pullback on Amazon maybe next week. I think Amazon pulls back to 130 or 129. After that's a big level there at 136, 137. It found resistance there today. And even while the SPY continued to surge in the afternoon, Amazon did not participate in that afternoon surge. So I think you could have a pullback there in Amazon back to 130, 129. Alphabet looks amazing. A lot of resistance on Alphabet at 120. I expect pullbacks on from 120. If you get a gap up on Monday in Alphabet to 120, I would look for that short. If you get Amazon is 136, 137, I look for pullback shorts off of that as well. Meta is by far the weakest in the bunch. If the overall market does in fact turn, the strength of the overall market, and honestly, I think just the overall buying in tech and the overall buying in the NASDAQ, in my opinion, has held the floor of 155 in Meta. But if you see pullbacks in the overall market and you see a day where tech is weak, maybe the 10-year treasury starts to spike again. Tech has really been in favor because the recession fears and the GDP slowdowns has really dropped the 10-year treasury back down to 2.7. We were over 3 on the 10-year treasury not very long ago. So when you get drastic moves in treasuries like that, that oftentimes will impact. That oftentimes will have an impact on tech names. But if you see like the 10-year gets back to 3, and like Apple and Amazon and Microsoft and all those stocks begin to pull back, maybe some point next week, yeah, I think you have to short Meta, and then you cover some at 155 to be prudent and be safe because that's a huge level of support. But if 155 breaks, this goes into the 140s, and you'll be looking at a 1.4 handle for your next take profit. I think you'll be able to ride that. So I think you really need to be paying attention to that level for Meta. And if the markets do turn, and if you get a spike in the 10-year and tech weakens, attack Meta short. That'll be one of my game plans for next week. 895 now on Tesla. Just nuts. Moderna knocking on the high of the day. High of the day for Moderna is 164.60. And we are currently 164.50. We'll see if we can get that new high from Moderna. Congratulations, my TTG fam that are still in this Moderna trade with me. Why did I say 159? Why did I want the 159 long today on Moderna? Let me show you. I talked about it a little bit earlier about the level, the pattern that I see here on the daily chart. But let's go into the 15-minute chart. Let me delete all this and show you guys the setup here. You look back here, bottom left of my 15-minute chart, and you see very clearly some nice support right down there on the 25th and the 26th. We broke it on the 27th. And then for those 2 consecutive days, a nice level of resistance. We gapped above it today with a nice piece of news, 66 million doses of their COVID-19 booster going to the U.S. government. So you had a positive news catalyst from the company. Gapping above a previous level of resistance, used to be support. We got a quick pullback down to that level early. The markets are strong. So I said, I want to be long. And that's why we got long right there on that little tail down right there. That's where we entered that trade long. And now you get this nice little move to the upside. Very stress-free trade. There really was only a moment. I've been in this trade all day, and the stock was only beneath our entry for maybe 45 seconds the entire day. So, I mean, this really has been a stress-free trade. And now I'm looking at on the daily chart, I want to see, can we break above this downtrend resistance line? If we do, I think you see 170. And that's what I'm trying to hold on for. HKD 485, new high of the day. Can we get to 500? Can we get to 500? Can we do it? Can it happen? So here's your melt up on the SPY. So like I kind of said, I expect a melt up on the SPY into the close, and then maybe quick little like 2 or 3 red candles into the close. We will see. But here's your melt up now, 413. You're well above the 100-day moving average now. Your 100-day moving average is 411, like 411.17. You're now up to 413. Your next level of resistance on the SPY is going to be 417, 418. That's a huge level. I'll tell you guys this right now. If Monday we gap up to 417, you're probably going to see me on Monday afternoon come on my live stream and tell you guys that I made money in put options, because I don't think there's any way in hell the SPY gets through 418 on its first attempt. No way, no how. I don't think it happens. I will go after that trade for a possible put. I don't think it does it on its first attempt. And that will be its first attempt. So we got your melt up on the SPY. And like I said, I think we finished the day something like that. I think this is how the market's going to, I think we're going to close out the day, something like this. Something like that. But still one hell of a strong day. One hell of a strong day in the overall markets. Very impressive. I'm going to remove TBLT from my list of stocks that I'm watching. I've kind of lost interest in that name. I think SIGA is a complete crapshoot. I don't see any advantage of probability on SIGA, to be completely honest with you guys. I know that a lot of people are asking me about SIGA, but I don't see probability on SIGA. I see a 50-50 coin flip on SIGA, and I am not going to put myself in positions that are 50-50s. If I want 50-50s, I'll go to Vegas. I mean, HKD has 3-minute candles that are $30 wide. They're $30 wide. It has a $40 spread right now. It's a $40 spread. MGAM. I'm starting to get a little froggy here into the close. I'm not gonna take the trade on it, guys. We got 8 minutes, 7 minutes before the close. Yeah, HKD is nuts. I mean, we were all over HKD for 2 days. You know, our initial entry on HKD, our first entry was $56. Was $56. Yeah, it was nuts. It was nuts. Our first trade on HKD, our first one at HKD was 56, and then top take profit was 77. Then we bought it back yesterday at 73. Final take profit at 133. And I did not trade it today. And there's your pullback candle there on the SPY, like we were just talking about. We still have 5 minutes to go. We'll see if that pullback continues. But like I said, I was thinking maybe a 412, 411.50 close. So that's literally the candle I just drew for you, is it not? It's the candle I just drew for you. We'll see if that pullback continues into the close. Yep, HKD's halted again. PGY is still hanging in there. MGAM is still hanging in there. You guys can watch those for maybe after-hour squeezes. They do have that kind of potential, but I think it's always risky, going into something like on a Friday, holding that into the close. Who is still buying HKD right now? Honestly, it's at this point, it's probably mostly just people that were short that are just, being forced to get out of their positions. But you'll have people that are just keep buying this thing. Yeah, there's people have massive FOMO. People just have massive FOMO. It's halted to the downside now. So guys, there's your pullback in the SPY, just like we said. So that's exactly the close that I was looking for. It's exactly the close that we were expecting. All right, so there it is. Boom. That's nice. Right there, live. I drew the candles for you. I drew them. Did we not? We did. Mike, how do you do that? I don't know. Guys, I've been doing this a long time. It's just, I've been doing this a long time. It's just, I've seen it over and over again, It's just pattern recognition and repetition. But there it is. Those are the candles I drew for you guys that I said that's how I think the markets are going to close. And there they are. All right. Moderna still above 164. So you know what that means. We're going to hold the 25% of my position. I'm going to hold it over the weekend. All right. Now, you got 3 minutes left. Let me clarify, guys. Listen very carefully. Okay, I am long the stock. Okay, I'm long Moderna stock. If you are in a call option, you must make sure that you understand what your expiration date is, because you will experience time decay holding into next week. Okay, you will experience time decay holding into next week. I'm not going to experience time decay because I'm long the stock itself. All right, I'm long the stock itself. So I don't have to worry about the time decay. Yeah, that's a hell of a recovery on Sega, boy. I'm not going anywhere near Sega. I mean, that stock, that's not a bullish looking chart. It's not a bearish looking chart. It's a chart that just tells me, hi, the whole world is in this stock and nobody knows what to do. My TGD fam that are in the chat room, I'm streaming live in our chat room as well. My TGD fam that's in the chat room, join us on YouTube. The chat closes in 2 minutes. If you guys are in the chat room, the chat closes in 2 minutes. We're going to be recapping the week here live on the True Trading of YouTube channel in just a minute once the market closes. Yes, Thomas Gaines goes 2 more minutes and we finish a great week for me. Great job, Thomas. Yeah, it was a really great week for me too. Mostly because of HKD. I mean, I absolutely destroyed HKD 2 days in a row. I mean, that thing, did I think it was going to go to $500? No. But your job is not to catch a stock's entire move. So don't ever forget that. And there's the bell, guys. That's it. We're closed. We are finished. And there it is, folks. That concludes the final trading day of the month. July is in the books. Goodbye, July. Hello, August. So we will be starting on Monday fresh with a brand new trading month. And we finished out this week with an absolute bang. All right, we finished up July with an absolute bang. Now, what do we look forward to for July? For August. For August, now we're going to be talking about inflation data, jobs numbers. Now that we got 2 consecutive quarters of negative GDP, right? It's the recession. Everybody wants to argue, oh, but wait, no, we're not really in a recession. BS. Go look up the definition from Harvard Business School. It very clearly states 2 consecutive quarters of negative GDP growth. We got that. So what are the markets going to care about now going forward? They're going to care about jobless claims numbers, which you're going to get, and they're going to care about inflation numbers, which you're going to get in a couple of weeks. So that's going to be the whole entire focus for the month of August. And that inflation data that you are going to get in the next 2 weeks is going to absolutely move this market. If you think that the market is going to roll back over and go back to lows, then you are going to need to see higher inflation for July than you had in June. I don't think you're going to. I think inflation in July is going to be lighter than it was in June. Not much lighter, but I think it's going to come down a little bit. And if inflation comes down a little bit, that could continue this little market rally that you are experiencing. Tom Lee from Fundstrat. Tom Lee is actually one of the professionals that I value their opinion very, very, very much. For the most part, Tom Lee and I have agreed on a lot of different things, except earlier this year, Tom Lee was saying that he thought the bottom was in much earlier in the year. I did not think so. Turns out that we were correct about that as the markets made their bottom on June 17th, not earlier this year. I think he thought the bottom was in May. But now Tom Lee has come out with a report yesterday and then today saying that he believes the bottom is in. The bottom is in, and he actually thinks the SPY can go back to 480, or rather the S&P can go back to 4,800. 4,800 is the all-time high, guys. 4,800 is the all-time high for the S&P. Okay, that's the all-time high. It's 4,800. Tom Lee has a target of 4,800. All right, so August is going to be huge. If inflation comes down in August, that is going to be a chance for these markets to continue to move higher. All right, so August is going to be a huge month. July was huge because we had the busiest and most important earnings season, I think, ever. And we just kind of wrapped that up. We still have more earnings next week, but all your big earnings names, we've kind of wrapped those up here this week. Obviously, Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, Alphabet, right? Meta. Meta's not even as important anymore as it is. Meta has actually fallen out of the top 10. Meta has fallen out of the top 10 biggest companies in the S&P. So by market cap, Meta is now, I think, number 11. So Meta has actually fallen out of the top 10. Yeah, it's crazy, right? Visa replaces Microsoft in the top 10. Visa now is number 10, I believe, largest market cap in the S&P. Okay. So what I want to do here right now, guys, what I want to do here right now is I want to get into like an open forum Q&A with you all. It was a crazy week. It was a crazy month. So I'd like to maybe open up a Q&A, an open forum Q&A here. There's so much that happened this week. So surely you guys have questions, and I want to go ahead and answer some of your questions. So I'll let you guys right now go ahead and fire away and ask me some questions, whatever's on your mind. Don't be shy. Don't be embarrassed. There's no such thing as a stupid question, guys. Asking questions is how you all learn, right? That's why we're here. So go ahead, folks. Fire away. Type your questions in chat. Don't be shy. Don't be embarrassed. Asking questions is how you learn. So like I said, we're going to do an open floor blanket Q&A session. Let you guys ask me whatever's in your mind. Mike, do you think AMD and AMD will report good earnings? That's a really, really tough question, Victor. Because honestly, semiconductors are cyclical. So what my concern is that they lower their guidance is actually my concern. My concern with AMD and NVIDIA is that they lower their guidance. Qualcomm lowered their guidance. Micron lowered their guidance. These are other really big semiconductors that already reported earnings, and they lowered their guidance when they reported. Taiwan Semiconductor is the only semi that actually increased and raised their guidance. Intel was pathetic. Intel was a complete joke. They are nowhere near, in my opinion, AMD, NVIDIA, Qualcomm. Those companies are leaps and bounds better than Intel. But Intel's earnings were just atrocious. The worst earnings miss that they've had in decades. And it's mostly because AMD is stealing all of their market share. Every day that goes by, Intel loses revenue and AMD picks it up. AMD is their direct competitor, and they have far superior technology. And in my opinion, they have far superior management. And that's why AMD stock looks a hell of a lot better over the last several years than Intel. You take a look at Intel stock chart, and then you take a look at AMD stock chart. You tell me which one looks better. But I am concerned about their guidance, because if the economy is slowing down, which you already know, we got 2 quarters of negative GDP growth. If the economy is slowing down, semiconductors are cyclical and they might lower guidance. So you make it a situation on AMD and NVIDIA where they actually beat earnings but lower guidance, and the stocks may trade lower. Next question. What happens to SPY if inflation comes in line with expectations? Well, the expectations are going to be under June. So we'll see in the next week or two. The estimates will come out on what the CPI and PPI numbers are expected to be. They are going to be under the 9.1 June reading. CPI in June was 9.1. The expectation will most likely be maybe 8.8, something like that. Okay, the expectation will be lower. But as long as your inflation number is less than 9.1, I think the markets like it. When I say less than 9.1, though, I mean significantly less. If the inflation number comes in at 9.0, I think that would be a net negative. I think a lot of commodity prices have come down over the last month, and that's going to show up in your July CPI number. So I think people are going to want to see, like, if 9.1 was June, give me 8.5, 8.4 for July. If you get a significant drop in your inflation number, your CPI read for July, which you'll get in August, the markets are going to like it. The markets will like the fact that the economy is slowing, the job market is still strong, and inflation has turned. The markets would like that. If inflation, if it comes in where the inflation number is still very high, the markets are not going to like it, because that means the Fed is going to have to still be aggressive. And if the inflation number comes in high in July, for July rather, like let's go over this example. If, let's say, your July CPI number is 9.2, higher than June's 9.1, then I think the Federal Reserve gives you an intermeeting emergency rate hike in August. And they probably give you another 75 basis or 50 basis point hike in August. Right now, there is no Fed hike in August because there's no Fed meeting in August. But if the inflation data that comes in 2 weeks is worrisome, if the inflation data is still rising and there's no slowdown or cool off in inflation, which you just got PCE data today and it was higher than expected. But again, that's June's number, okay? So far the inflation data that we've gotten from June is much higher than expected. If you get it's higher again, then the chances of recession go back, of a worse recession go back up. Right now, everybody anticipates a mild recession. But if inflation is still hot, the chances of a worse recession go up because the Fed has to raise rates more and be more aggressive. And the markets then will reverse after that. You'll find your resistance in those 415, 420 area, and then you look for the move to the downside. Okay, so that's why August is going to be so damn important. Okay, that's why August is going to be so damn important. All the people that feel like you missed your opportunity to invest in your long-term portfolios, I do not believe that the market is going to go straight back to all-time highs. You will have plenty more opportunities to add in your long-term portfolio. I think August is going to be one hell of a month. If inflation comes in light, then you have the chance for this rally to continue higher. If it comes in hot, you're going to get more increased volatility, stocks moving back to the downside. And then everybody that feels that you missed your opportunity to add in your portfolios, you're going to get some better prices. You know, this is a huge week this week, guys. It was just an absolute monster week. You had between HKD, we had a couple of swing trades on some options. Like HKD was 82%. You had a swing trade on Sunrun was 404%. Another trade on Save was 153%. Those two were option trades. The HKD was a regular stock trade. Just an absolute huge week. And I got to tell you guys, I got to be honest with you, it's my strong opinion. This is one of the best weeks that we've had in True Trading Group. And I've been telling you this, since last week. I told you since last week, this was going to be one of the best weeks and one of the most important weeks, and to not mess around and get your butts in chat. Congratulations to everyone that got your butts in chat, because you guys had tremendous opportunities to absolutely slay and crush, make your entire month in 1 week. Some people made their entire year in 1 week. That's how crazy this week actually was. But it's still my strong opinion that the best trades of the year have not even happened yet. Small caps are starting to wake back up. Volatility is alive and well. Inflation might have peaked. I mean, there's still so much going on here, guys. And yet you have people that are starting to say that, Tom Lee from Fund Trap, his target on the S&P this year is 4,800. That's this year. There's only We're more than halfway through the year. And Tom Lee thinks that the stock market can go back to all-time highs this year. Are you kidding? The fun has just begun. The fun has just begun. I can't wait for August. July was so nuts. And now that small caps are heating back up, guys, I mean, just take a look around. Take a look around at some of the opportunities that we have here. Like, look at MGAM, just made new highs after hours. I told you, watch MGAM for a possible after-hour squeeze. There's your after-hour squeeze through 1250 highs, new highs 1450 now. MGAM. You know, you take a look. PGAY had its crazy move. HKD had its crazy move. I mean, guys, I'm telling you, now that small caps are waking up, it's not just about the overall market now. Now it's small caps and it's the overall market. It's a target-rich environment. It's a target-rich environment. Nice. Just grabbed $200 on that MJM. Thanks. Yep. Yucha, way to go. Or Yuka, way to go. Great job. Great trade. That's okay, Luca. Luca says, I missed HKD. I want to kick myself. Don't worry about it, man. Don't kick yourself. There's going to be so many more opportunities. There's going to be so many more. Just take a look around. You know, just take a look around. Look at MGAM, right? Like, look at PGY over the last couple of weeks. I mean, like, there's going to be so much more opportunity. It's not even funny, man. It's really just not even funny. So I wouldn't be down on yourself if you missed HKD, because I'm telling you guys this now. It's my strong opinion and belief that this type of action has really just started. This type of action, I think, has really just begun. I think there's going to be a lot more HKD. I don't want to say HKD type because that's once in a while, up to $500. But I think there's going to be a lot of opportunities like you had HKD, MJM, PGY. I'm telling you guys, I think this is just getting started. My TT fam, how many of you guys made money this week in chat? It was a huge week. Might sound off in chat if you guys made money in chat this week. Members of True Trading Group. If you are a member of TTG, go ahead right now, guys. Sound off in chat if you guys made money inside of the True Trading Group chat room here this week. Sound off in chat. Tell me how you guys did. Tell me how you guys did. Sound off in chat. Tell me how you did. I want to know. Tell me how you guys did. Yes. $1,000 yesterday, $300 today. My portfolio is up 78%. That's insane, Ty. 5 green days for Armando. Hell yes. Firefighter Greg says, heck yes, I made some money this week. Way to go, Star-Lord, on a trial membership, made $300. 200% gain on their portfolio. Vintage. Way to go, man. Way to go. Nice week for Mike Constant. Great week for Lady Boss. Nate had their first green week trading thanks to True Trading Group. Congratulations, Nate. Congratulations, Nate. Great week for Tex. Best week ever for Justin Birdie. Congratulations on the milestone. Best week ever for Justin Birdie. Fill the Gap made their entire month in 1 week. I told you this was going to be a big week. I told you guys, take advantage of the opportunity to get in chat. That was going to be a huge week. Fill the Gap made their entire month in just 1 week. Ella Capay made 27% gain on their entire portfolio. Crisp Error made $9,000 this week. Legacy Risk doubled their account. Blue Snowfall made almost this month what they made for the entire year last year. Noble N made $250 today alone. Millie 2 MK, $1,200 today, $1,000 yesterday. Ivan made $8,000 on their first trade as a new member. Yes, Ivan. Yes. Louis Duran, thanks to TTG, my best month in 2 weeks. I'm up 150%. Boom. Hell yes. Hell yes. Jeffrey Wu, did everyone profit from their call outs or separate trades on their own? I don't know. TG members, both. I'll give you the answer, Jeffrey. Both. Because the mods had absolute monster trades this week. I had HKD not once, but twice. Glenny had a 400% gain. Toner had a 154% gain. We had a bunch of, it was just nuts. It's a crazy week in chat. So it's going to be both. It's going to be both. You're going to get people that call up the mods and people that also call up their own trades. I actually will push people, Jeffrey. And it's a good question, Jeff. I actually will push people a lot because in True Trading Group, we teach you guys how to fish, okay? About how to not just follow mods trades blindly, but also have the skill set and the education and the confidence to be able to identify your own trade setups and be able to profit on what you're seeing by being able to identify high probability trade setups. That's what the education is really all about. You'll realize your full potential, Jeffrey. You'll realize your full potential when you have the ability to identify your own trades. Trading the mods and everything, that's great. And that's fantastic. And you guys can do so. We call out all of our trades live before we even enter them. It's very easy to follow along with what we're doing. But really being able to learn and receive the education so that you don't have to rely on a moderator is really when you're going to realize your full potential. Who's on the live stream right now? That's not a member of True Trading Group? Type the letters TTG if you're not a member of True Trading Group, guys. Type the letters TTG if you're not a member of True Trading Group. No, Jeffrey, you don't need a professional platform. Like you don't need a Bloomberg terminal or anything like that. He said, is TD good enough? Anything is good enough. TD, E-Trade, Charles Schwab, Webull, it's all good enough, Jeffrey. It's all good enough. Let's see who we got that's new here. Star-Lord, Jeffrey, Texas, Frank, Derek, Joel, Senator, Bev, Excello, Johnny, DC, Fresh, AB, Harshad. Welcome, all of you, to the TTG family. Let's see, John, Andre, beautiful. Running Stops goes, I'm a lifetime member. I just wanted to see my name. Ryan, what's up? What's going on, guys? Welcome, all of you, to the TTG fam, or the TTG live stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I love seeing all of these new faces that are on the lives. Two of the best things TTG has taught me, I can do it, remain controlled, and look for the next trade. I love TTG. Blue Snowfall, yes, we love you right back, man. Yeah, Duff Beers goes, the mods absolutely killed it this week, though. Yeah, they really did. I mean, just shout out to all the moderators, too. True Trading Group is not just myself. There's 8 other professional traders that are mods inside of True Trading Group. It's not just myself. And it was just all the mods just absolutely on fire this week, guys. Absolutely on fire. Nice. Starshine just joined Lifetime. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Guys, listen, look, all week we extended our sale over and over again. We ran a sale over the weekend. We extended it over the week. But today we have raised our price, but we're going to meet you guys all in the middle. Okay, so 48% off of our price from now till Sunday at midnight. That brings the price of our membership from $22.12 all the way down to just $11.50. That's a 48% discount. We were supposed to go to $1,200 here today. We decided to split the difference and we went to $11.50. So between now and Sunday at midnight, because we had an insane week, and Adam and I will be buying an additional 30 laptops for the next 30 people that sign up before Sunday at midnight. And then Sunday at midnight, the price is going to jump to $12.50. So you guys can save an extra $100 by joining up today or over the weekend. You go to ttgoffer.com and use the coupon code TTG121. That is how you will get the 48% discount. Brings the price all the way down to $11.50 for the whole year. There's no upsells. There's no add-ons, guys. You get access to all of our courses and all of our tools included for that $11.50 price point. Okay, you get everything that is included with that $11.50 price point. All right, you just have to go to ttgoffer.com, use the code TTG121. The next 30 people get themselves a brand new free laptop. It's totally free, right? We even cover the shipping costs. We ship anywhere in the world. You do not have to enter your address to get the laptop. When you sign up, you'll get a welcome email. It has instructions on how to claim that free laptop. You just have to become a member of the TTG fam. If you have questions about the membership, or if you guys are a previous trial, a previous member, or a current trial member, and you want this deal before the price jumps to $12.50, send a text message to 786-505-4047. Again, that is 786-505-4047. Do not be shy. Do not call that number, though. Text it. It is a text message only phone number. And of course, you guys are going to get our double your money back guarantee. All right. The deal, it's very simple. You have 12 months from when you join True Trading Group. Go through our courses, pass our quizzes, attend one study group. If you do those three things and do not make the $11.50 membership fee back at least once during your membership, then I will give you back double what you paid. I will give you back $2,300. That's the deal. Nobody else is going to offer you that because nobody else is as confident in their ability to help you become successful as we are. Now, I can offer you double your money back without breaking a bead of sweat with complete confidence because we've only had to refund 2.5% of our members since 2016. That's it. We have a 78% retention rate, which means 78% of our members are renewing their membership after their year is up or upgrading to become lifetime members of True Trading Group. We're 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 1,650 reviews based on what our members tell us, the reviews they leave, our refund rate, and our retention rate. I can very confidently say True Trading Group has worked for thousands of members. We're now up to over 9,600 members of the TTG family. And I can confidently offer you double your money back because I see the results that members have. You just have to go to ttgoffer.com, enter the coupon code TTG121. You'll get the 48% discount, a free laptop. You'll know you're getting a laptop as long as you see a laptop inside of your checkout cart. When you go to ttgoffer.com, if you see the laptop like you do right there on the screen, if you see that, that's how you know that you're getting one of the laptops. Way to go. TK the 7th says, I'm up 8K this week. Yes. Yes. Congratulations, all my members that crushed it this week, guys. Today was a huge week. I mean, this week was just an absolute huge week. Absolutely freaking huge. Congratulations, guys. Honestly, really congratulations. All right. Everything that you're getting, it's going to be right there on the checkout page. It's all included in the $11.50. Let me actually show you guys what you actually will get with your membership because TGD is a platform. You have to understand that. You're not joining just to get trade alerts. Yes, you will get all of our trade alerts in real time. But TGD is a platform, and that's where the real value comes in. Okay, so let me actually show you the platform so you guys can see for yourself exactly what you're going to be getting access to. Because, of course, you're going to get our chat room. Our chat room is where the mods and I share our screen with you. We're live on the mic. We're calling out our trades in real time. We're with you from 7:30 a.m. Eastern until 4:30 p.m. Eastern. Okay, and you can also use our mobile app. The mobile app is free. It's part of your membership. So if you guys have a full-time job or you can't be in front of your computer screen all day, don't worry about it. Use the mobile app. That lets you stay connected to chat, see the screen share, listen to the audio analysis because the mods and I talk to you on the mic during the day. And best part, you get real-time push notifications whenever one of our moderators enter or exit a trade. That's how so many of our members that have full-time jobs are able to benefit from the TC platform thanks to that mobile app. So make sure you guys use that when you guys join the platform. You also get 2 private study group sessions with a head trader at True Trading Group. This is to speed up your learning curve so you can ask questions, go over lessons and topics that you're having a hard time with so we can really, like I said, speed up that learning curve and make sure you get started on the right path. And then all of these tools. Guys, we have spent years developing relationships with some of the top fintech companies in the industry to offer their products on our platform at no additional charge to you. This way, you can have access to not only the education that professionals on Wall Street have access to, which is what you're going to learn through our courses, but you're also going to get access to tools and resources to get better and more information, same type of information that professional traders use that allows them to make better decisions. You will have access to this stuff, all included in the $11.50. One of which being the Benzinga newsfeed that I showed you earlier that allowed us to jump on that SIGA news alert. So the Benzinga newsfeed, guys, is going to give you real-time breaking up to the second news alerts right inside chat. This would cost you well over $1,000 a year if you went to Benzinga on your own. This is included with your membership to True Trading Group when you pay just the $11.50 and join here over the weekend. You also get TradingView's premium charting software. That'll cost you a few $100 a year if you went to TradingView directly. It's free with your membership. Do not pay for this stuff, guys. It is included with your membership when you join True Trading Group. You also get the Trade Ideas scanner. The Trade Ideas scanner will make sure you always focus on the hottest stocks during the day. That'll cost you a few $100 a year. Don't pay that. It's free with your membership when you join True Trading Group. This is the value of the TTG platform. You also get a simulator from ETNA. Now, the simulator lets you trade stocks and options with fake money, but with real-time data, so you can practice implementing what you're learning. If you went to ETNA directly, it's going to cost you just under $1,000 a year. Don't pay that. It's free with your membership when you join True Trading Group. You get our own proprietary scanner, so you can build custom scans. You also get dark pool data and unusual options activity. Stuff that used to only be available to professionals, now it is at the fingertips of True Trading Group members. This is the difference maker. This is the platform. This is how we level the playing field for retail traders. Please don't raise it yet. Texas Wrangler, you have till Sunday, brother. I really thought you guys were bluffing. No, we're really raising the price. So we already raised it. It was cheaper yesterday. Now it's $11.50. It will be $12.50 after midnight on Sunday. You know, the price is moving up. We gave everyone a chance this week. We gave everyone a chance. If $50 is a deterrent for you to sign up, then honestly, maybe this is not for you. It was $1,100 all week. Now it's $11.50. If that $50 is the deterrent, maybe it's not for you. It's going to be, I'm telling you now, it's going to be $12.50 after midnight on Sunday. It's going to be $12.50. So you guys have over the weekend, like I said, the next 30 people, okay? The next 30 people, all right, that go to ttgoffer.com and enter the code TTG121 will get the 48% discount. This isn't a flea market, guys. The value that you're getting on the TTG platform is unlike anything that exists out there. I'm not just saying that because it's our platform. Literally, go to these company websites on your own. Go to TradingView. Go to Trade Ideas, go to Benzinga, go to ETNA. All of these companies, go see how much these things will cost you. You will spend about $4,000 to $5,000. How much is it going to be on Black Friday? Black Friday, not cheaper than it is today, Frank. Black Friday. You want to know the fact that you even are asking that question? Think about the opportunity cost of you not knowing what you're doing, not using these tools, not having this education between now and November. Think about the opportunity cost of what you're going to be missing between now and November. Facts are that people in True Trading Group are making money and they are becoming better traders. Don't believe me? Watch this. Guys, members of TTG, type the $sign in chat right now if you're making money and becoming better traders. Very simple question. Are you making money? You becoming a better trader? Yes. Type the $sign in chat right now. Anyone that's not a member, just pay attention to the comments that are going to come through on this side of the screen, because all of these people that are going to type the $sign, these are your peers. There's no difference between these people and you. They found us the same way that you did. That's this live stream right here. They found us on a live stream. They saw how many other people are having success with this platform. They saw how much they learned in a 1.5 hour, 2 hour live stream with me. They learned more than they have the entire last year trading on their own. And now they're telling you that they're making money and becoming better traders. They had all the same excuses. They've lost money in the market before. They have no experience. They have small accounts. They have full-time jobs. But now here they are typing the $sign. Shark Sandwich says, trust me, it's legit. You know? These are your peers, folks. There's no better review than from one of your peers. Like I said, we're also 5-star rated on Trustpilot. Go read the reviews. Over 1,650 people. I was on this live stream for weeks and months talking about opportunity. for weeks and months when everybody thought the sky was falling. I was on these live streams telling you this is an opportunity, but you didn't want to believe me. And now here we are. Stocks are rocketing higher. We had a monster week in chat. I told you this was coming. We've had almost 150 people join True Trading Group since Friday, scrambling to sign up to be part of this week, which was going to be the most important week of the whole year. And then you threw HKD in there, and people had their best weeks and their best months that they've ever had. I'm telling you now, Sean Gallagher's already up 25% in his long-term portfolio. We added our long-term portfolios on June 17th. So far, that's the low of the year. And guys, guess what? The secret's out. TTG is legit. TTG has the opportunity to make you money if you put in a little bit of effort and a little bit of ability. I can't guarantee you that you're going to be successful. I can't and I won't. But I can guarantee you that as long as you give me an effort, I'll give you double your money back if you fail. That's what I can guarantee you. Go through our courses, pass our quizzes, attend the study group. If you do those three things and do not ever make the $1,150 back, not even once, I will give you double your money back. That is $2,300 I will give you back. That's how confident I am in our ability to help you become successful. Guys, welcome Bobby. There's 29 laptops left now. Welcome Bobby. 29 left. You have till Sunday at midnight or until the next 29 people join. I wouldn't wait until Sunday. Everybody loves free laptops. They go pretty quickly. They may not make it until Sunday. Go to ttgoffer.com right now. Enter the coupon code TTG121. That will then move. That will change the price. It'll move it down to the $1,150. You have to manually enter the coupon code. You don't have to enter your address to get the laptop. You'll get a welcome email with instructions on how to claim that free laptop once you actually join True Trading Group. Sunday night at midnight, there will be no more laptops, and the price will be moving up to $1,250. Save yourself the $100. Grab it now for $1,150. Okay? The price of this membership is going up, folks. It was cheaper yesterday. Now it's $1,150. It's $1,250 Sunday at midnight. Grab them now. Again, if you have any questions, or if you're a current trial member, a previous trial member, or a previous member, send a text message to 786-505-4047. All right. The phone number is right there at the bottom of your screen. Build It Up says best day, week, and month 3 times over. So you're telling me, I told you that this was coming. Build It Up just have their best week, their best day, and their best month all this month. 3 times bigger than their previous record. Up 8% of my long-term portfolio. Just do it, guys, already, says King David. All right. So there you guys have it. If you think that we're going to bring the price back down on Sunday or next week, you guys are wrong. You guys are wrong. We extended it this week because this was honestly just one of the craziest weeks, but I'm not doing it again. You guys are just selling yourself short. I'm sorry. You guys are just selling yourself short. There's, we don't have to move the price back down. There's no need to. Nice. The Muss upgraded to lifetime this week. Mike, I'm looking forward to my one-on-one. Yes, Muss. I can't wait. I love my one-on-ones, man. I love doing one-on-ones. Yeah, all of our lifetime members, they get 4 one-on-one mentor sessions per year. So Muss, congrats, man, on becoming lifetime. Congrats to all of our new lifetime members. We had a lot of new lifetime members that joined us this today. A lot of new lifetimers getting in there before July comes to a close. So congratulations, all of our new lifetime members. Over 30% of our members are lifetime. We have over 9,600 active members. Over 30% of them have upgraded to become lifetime members, which is just incredible.
It's actually 37.5%.
37.5% of our members have become lifetime. That is insane. 78% are renewing their membership or upgrading. 37.5% are lifetime. That's
absolutely insane.
nuts. Yes, Starshine goes, I can't wait to talk to you, Mike. I can't wait to talk to you either.
So
I can't wait.
yeah,
Listen,
we're
I
gonna.
like-
We have a list of people for lifetime that we're interested that we still have to get to. Luciano and I are going to be working on that list over the weekend. But for all intents and purposes, next week we start STR and lifetime. It looks like lifetime is finally done here.
Awesome.
So if you, congrats. I mean, what a crazy ride, man, for that lifetime membership.
It really is.
I fought you so hard on that too.
I know.
It's crazy.
It's humbling that so many people want to stay with us for life.
Dude,
really
my
is.
wife hasn't even decided if she wants to stay with me for life yet.
I think
My
one of
kids
the
don't have a
coolest
choice,
things-
but my wife isn't even sold.
One of the coolest things about Lifetime is that we like when you join True Training Group, I always say to people like, "Welcome to the family," right? But when you join True Training Group, it's and you want to become Lifetime. It's obvious that you're doing this for life, for you and for your family, like your actual family. And in True Training Group, we actually, when we say welcome to the family, we mean it. And if God forbid something happens to someone, we actually will let you transfer your lifetime membership to your children, your grandchildren, your spouse. You just have to make the arrangements with whoever oversees your estate or like your legal counsel.
Right.
And that's something that I'm very proud to offer. I don't know, not even just in this industry, but just in anything, anywhere, any company. I don't know of any company that offers like a lifetime membership to something that is transferable to your children, your grandchildren.
Yeah, and there's no annual maintenance fee for it. But here's the catch. If you're new or you're not a member yet, there is, you guys can't sign up for it. It's kind of dumb.
Yeah, I see Frank is asking how much is lifetime.
Yeah, no, don't even worry about it. We're just having a conversation about it because it's kind of like, we've gone back and forth with it for so long, and today was just kind of one of those things. But you know what? STR is amazing, onward and upward.
Yeah.
And we'll go from there. So we have a list of people that we have to contact over the weekend for lifetime membership. If you're on here hearing about lifetime membership and you're not a member, don't worry about it. It's an older membership that we had that is being phased out. So don't worry about it. We're just kind of humbled by the fact that so many people decided to be with us for life. Somebody goes, why does the second dude live in a dumpy apartment?
Let me answer it.
No. Hang on.
You shouldn't have said that, CV. You really shouldn't have said that.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh, CV. You have no idea. Oh, CV. You have no idea.
Hang on. Sorry, Mike.
No worries. Oh, CV. You silly goose, you.
You're a silly goose.
You silly goose. Oh, I feel bad. So what are you about to do right now?
Huh?
What are you about to do right now?
It's gonna shut him up.
You're getting a picture, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never do it, but if I'm gonna be called out on it, why not?
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't like talking about it, I don't like, but stand by, CV. Stand by.
So this is actually my house, and it's roughly around $3.184 million
I hate
in
it.
Miami, Florida. You can see the pictures here. This is actually my home, Adam Hyman. It's a 6-bedroom, 5-bath, 5,300 square feet. There's an extra 1,000 foot of pool house in the back that's totally finished. Anyways, I just wanted to let you know I don't live in a crappy apartment. It's just my office is kind of crappy because I don't spend a lot of time in here at my house. This is all.
Obliviosi says, guys, I joined yesterday and you feel the family vibe in the chat. Can't wait. Starting my courses tonight. Yes, Obliviosi. Go through those courses, man. I'm so happy to have you part of the TeachD family. It's weird, Adam. I don't see CV anymore.
Oh, is that the guy? My driveway is worth more than your 401k.
That was the person that made the comment.
This is the douchey thing I'm going to say, but I'm going to say it either way. My driveway is worth more than his 401k. I'm just saying. All good, buddy. And guess what? And it's cool because this will be redistributed later. I could care less. I made my money before True Trading Group. I mean, Mike, how many 8-figure businesses have I built?
Yeah, we've built a couple of them.
Like 3 of them before True Trading Group. So, anyways, wish you guys the best. Keep following Mambo Jam's Kitty Cat on Reddit. That seems to really be working out.
Mauricio says, I started yesterday. It is a green day for me on my small account. I got those courses going too. Yes, Mauricio. Yes.
Yeah. And you know why you and I can talk crap like this on a week like this? Because look at how many people are making money with us. That's what successful people do. That's what bosses do. They turn their friends and their family into bosses, man. That is what they do. That is what we do. So yeah, you know what? If you don't know me, you probably think I'm some arrogant prick in my shitty 1-bedroom apartment that is not a 1-bedroom apartment. But the truth is that we absolutely help people make money, and it's proven. So, anyways, that's all.
Results speak for themselves. I don't like, talking about all that other kind of stuff, but results speak for themselves, guys. 2.5% refund rate, 78% retention rate, 1,650 reviews on Trustpilot. Just go read them. Yes. Roach June says, I signed up for a year 2 days ago. I look forward to the ride up. The ride up is a fun one.
And we got to give a not shout out, but a welcome to Jeffrey.
Hey, Jeffrey Woo?
Yeah.
Ah, yes, Jeffrey Woo, man. Welcome. I'm excited. Jeffrey Woo, man. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family, Jeffrey. I look forward to getting to know you more, man. I remember you from these lives. So Jeffrey Woo, welcome to the family. Yeah, that means there's 28. Yes, Jeffrey Woo. Great, man. Awesome. I'm excited, brother. Welcome to the family. 28 laptops remain now. So the next 28 people that go to ttgoffer.com that enter the coupon code TTG121, you'll get the 48% discount. The price will drop to $11.50. You don't have to enter your address. You'll get a welcome email that has instructions on how to claim the free laptop. If you have questions, 786-505-4047. Text. Don't call. Text.
I think that'll do it, man.
All is well goes CV, say you're sorry, and join. You will see for yourself.
It's all right.
Yeah, their CV is definitely not going to join. It's totally fine. It's totally fine.
Honestly, I'm good with it.
Whoa, Eric J. Look at it. Eric J goes, guys, I left my keys on my boss's desk yesterday. TTG helped make that happen. What?
Wow.
Eric J, you just big timed your boss by dropping your keys on their desk?
Oh my God.
Yo, Eric, you savage, bro. You savage. Yeah, yo, Eric, congratulations, man. That is so awesome. Congratulations. Oh, that's incredible. Congratulations, Eric. Wow. You know what? This is a problem. We have to stop this. The labor market's too tight. We're going to hurt inflation. You guys don't quit your jobs. The labor market's already too tight. TTG fuels inflation. Consumer spending is up thanks to TTG. People are leaving their jobs because of TTG. Oh, I see the headlines now on CNBC.
But you know what's crazy is that it's not because of TTG, man. These people put in the work. This isn't about, I mean, that's one of the biggest things that Mike and I talk about, like off camera, is that this isn't like we put the community and the tools and the courses together, but this isn't about that.
Look at Jeffrey. Jeffrey Wu goes, wow, this is so legit. I'm already on the dashboard.
Yeah. This isn't about that. If you guys didn't put in the work with those things, it wouldn't matter. We'd have nothing to talk about.
Yeah, man. True. We're nothing without you guys.
Nothing.
Let me keep going through. Let me finish off going through
okay. Which one? Stocks or sales?
I was gonna. I didn't finish showing them the platform.
Okay, do that.
Yeah, I was gonna just finish showing them the platform, and then guys, set your reminders now because listen, Sunday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, we're going live here again, and I'm gonna lay out for you my whole game plan for next week.
Yeah, Sunday.
I'm literally gonna tell you how I plan on making money next week.
Yeah, Sunday stream is going to be big. We have Nancy and Paul Pelosi. We have Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs. That's impressive. We have Steve Jobs.
I know. New neural technology. Elon Musk lent it to me.
Oh, so Elon, I know what he did. He took his
right, and then
in a computer
his grave, and then we're just going to plug it in.
Right.
Because the brain can, stay electrified for like 3 decades.
Right.
It's going to be wild on Sunday.
Big live stream. Nancy Pelosi and her husband are going to join us.
Yeah.
Talk about
trying to get Nancy Pelosi's pilot that's taking her over to Taiwan this weekend.
Eric J goes, thank you so much, guys. It took me 2 years to figure trading out. TTG was the way that I pieced it all together. Eric J, it's my pleasure, man. I'm so happy for you, bro. I really am.
I love when people say, and nobody said it on this stream, but I love when people say things like why charge for membership if you could, trade for, because of this, because we've built a company that actually works and helps people.
Yeah. I mean, guys, it also, you have a platform of 9,600 members that requires one hell of a stat. We have 26 employees. Like, when you guys join True Trading Group, it's not just like, oh, let me see what Mike is trading. That's not just what it is. This is an entire platform that is built so that retail traders and investors can actually finally have an edge. And you are going to be treated as such. You're going to get the value in return. This isn't a charity. You're paying for a service. You are saying, I'm going to pay $1,150. And would you have a very specific goal? That is to help you get the knowledge and the education and the experience so that you could actually start benefiting and profiting and making money in the stock market. That is what you're paying for. And we are going to hold ourselves accountable to that expectation. This isn't a charity. You're paying good money, hard-earned money, and it's an investment. You're investing $1,150 into the TC platform, investing it in yourself, so that you can then be earning a hell of a lot more than that and building on that wealth over time for you and your family. That's what you're paying for. And all the tools and the resources and the education and the guidance and every that's what you're getting. Let me finish showing you everything. Let me finish showing you the entire platform. Okay. Let me finish showing you. I left off with the dark pool data and the unusual options activity, which is stuff that used to only be available to professionals. Now you guys have access to it on our platform. Okay. This data comes straight from the CBOE. It also comes from Polygon. Okay. You're also going to get a trading journal that tracks all of your trades, gives you statistics. You can see what you're doing wrong, so you know what to improve on. A social sentiment scanner actually scours through Reddit, StockTwits, and Twitter. Tells you what ticker symbols are being mentioned most, so you can stay ahead of the crowd. Then you get analyst ratings on any stock you're interested in. You can actually see how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating on any stock. If there's been insider buying, what's the short interest? All this information is available to you on the TC platform. Every day we publish a watch list. The watch list has all of the stocks that the moderators and I are paying attention to with a game plan on how we plan on trading them, so you know where to focus your attention. And then the courses. The courses are a simplified and expanded upon version of what I learned when I worked at the fund. Okay, there's beginner and foundation courses, advanced, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, you name it. It's all there, text and video. Then there's a video library that has, that's in addition to the courses, that has about 300 hours of video content. Like, these are just workshops that we do with members live. We do workshops constantly with members. They're all different topics, like how to trade while working a full-time job, how to build wealth in a long-term portfolio, how to grow a small account. All of these things, these are all workshops that we've done with members, and then you can watch them in the library, but then you can also attend them live once you become a full-time member. Guys, I'm telling you, it's like I said, I can't guarantee that you're going to be successful just because you joined True Trading Group. Do we have a 100% success rate? No. Okay. But based on the reviews that members leave us, what members tell us, the fact that we've only had to refund 2.5% of our members since 2016. And I'm sitting here telling you now, if you go through the courses, quizzes, and attend the study group, if you don't make the 1150 back at least once, I'm going to give you 2,300. And we've only had to refund 2.5% of our members. 78% of our members are renewing their membership. That's why, based on that, I'm confident that TGG has worked for thousands of people all over the world. And if you're willing to put in a little bit of energy and effort, there's a very good chance it can work for you as well. And I'm willing to back it up with that double your money back guarantee. It protects you and it holds us accountable. You just have to go to ttgoffer.com, enter the code TTG121, click apply code, check out, you're good to go. You see a laptop in the cart, good. That means you're getting one of the 28. That'll last up until Sunday at midnight or until 28 people join. About 150 people have joined True Trading Group since last Friday. So based on that pace, chances are you may not have a laptop available to you by Sunday at midnight. And Sunday at midnight, the price is going to jump to $12.50. If you have questions at all over the weekend, don't hesitate. Send a text message to 786-505-4047. Thanks for joining me tonight, folks. What a week it's been. What a month it's been. One of the greatest weeks of the year was this week for us inside of chat. I think things are just getting started. Small caps are heating back up. Overall market volatility has increased. 2 consecutive quarters of negative GDP growth. Inflation still high. Job market still strong. Earnings nowhere near as bad as people thought. Now you're getting some analysts saying that we can go back to all-time highs before the year is over. Is it possible? Can it happen? Sure. Do I think it happens? I don't think we go back to all-time highs, but the amount of money that can be made between now and the end of the year is astronomical. This market is overflowing with opportunity. It is a target-rich environment, and we, my friends, are sniper trading robots. That is what True Trading Group is all about. And man, happy hunting, because it's been one hell of a ride so far in 2022, and I expect even more better things throughout the rest of this year. Thanks for joining me, folks. If you guys haven't done so, subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, set your reminders, because 8:30 p.m. Eastern, just turn your notifications on the YouTube channel so that you're always notified when we go live. 8:30 p.m. Eastern, I'll be right here again Sunday, and I'll walk you through my entire game plan of what I think happens, how I plan on making money. We'll talk about the futures market, if we're up or down, and I'll give you guys the entire layout. Congratulations, all of my new TGD family members. Congratulations, all of my new lifetime members. I love you guys. Have a great, fun, safe, enjoyable weekend, but come back Sunday ready to kick some ass. Enjoy the gains from this week. You guys earned it. Celebrate it. But then next week, it's a brand new week. You start fresh. You stay humble. We start back at the very beginning. It's the first trading day of the month, and we're going to make it count. We're going to come out of the gates flying. I'll see you guys all Sunday night. Enjoy.